Hi there, my name is Stanley Steen from Team Deberoo, and in this video we are going to talk about native ads. How do they work? How do you create your native ads? Let's dive in.
This video is brought to you by Deberoo.com, the #1 affiliate marketing software platform.
Alright, here we are inside the Deberoo platform, and today we are going to talk about native ads. So what are native ads? How can you create native ads? And most of all, how can you make money with native ads? So let's dive straight in, and first I want to talk about what are native ads. Maybe you know a little bit about native ads, maybe it's completely new to you, but first we want to take a look at how native ads are displayed to the users that will eventually see them, because if we understand how the user perceives our native ads, then we also know how to structure and how to build our native ads. So I grabbed a little example for you, which I'm going to show you right now. So this is a perfect example of a native ad, alright? So this is just a random news site or whatever site it is. Usually it is a site with a lot of content, a lot of different articles, like a blog or a news website, somewhat in that niche, alright? And you can see that these articles at the top, John Legend can say times are normal, Maria Callas from reality to runway. So these are actual articles of the website themselves. So their own publishers wrote these articles down and they published them on their website. And then if you take a look a little lower where that red arrow is pointing at, we can see from our advertisers. So these are the native ads. And native ads on a website are usually recognizable by something like from our advertisers or sponsored content, something along those lines to say, hey, listen, this isn't our content, this is just from our advertisers. Usually it's quite small. This one is quite small as well, but I've seen it even smaller. So they don't want to put the emphasis on this is not our content, but they do want to throw in a little disclaimer of like, okay, this is an ad, so don't blame us, we didn't make this. So if we take a look, then we can see that these articles, these ads, I should say, these native ads, look like articles. You want to create the feeling for the user that it's just part of the website. It's just some more content. And then when they click on it, they will go to your landing page and they will enter your flow. So let's take a look. Hacking the art world. How art has adapted to the internet. All right. So it sounds like an article, but I'm sure it's an ad. All right, let's take a look at some more. Shopping goes virtual. Virtual reality will change how you shop. Vacation off the beaten path. Bobsled and jump waterfalls on your next Caribbean. Probably trip. Where do you stack up? Discover if your peers are already saving for retirement. Creating a stronger workforce. This work of his anthropologist, I guess, can affect us or US. Alright, so these kind of native ads are kind of giving the feeling like it's an actual article. And like I said, after reading the headline and the description, the user can click on it and will get redirected to your landing page. And the landing page for a native campaign is quite often an advertorial, but you can use other landing pages as well, like the VSL, for example. But if we take a look at them, let's go to the landing page builder inside the Deberoo platform. Then we can go to the landing page templates, and there are a lot of different templates in here, but let's sort it on native. So we do have some VSLs as well. Like I said, VSL is good for native as well. Personally, I'm a fan of the advertorials to keep that kind of article, news page kind of feeling. You can also do a quiz, some more advertorials. So there are a lot of different ways to go with your landing page. And then after they have read your landing page and they are still interested in whatever you got to offer, they will click on a link and will go to the offer page on which they can actually get the product, right? So that flow is kind of the same for all different types of affiliate marketing. It's not something specific for native ads, but the flow is specific for native ads. And when I say the flow is specific to native ads, I mean the article kind of flow, right? So we create an image, a headline, and a description that makes it feel like it's a teaser for an article. And when the user clicks, they will go to the landing page. And depending on what kind of angle you take, you might want to create that news site, that article, that blog post feeling inside your landing page as well. Or if you prefer, you choose a VSL so that the user thinks that, hey, this is a video I can watch, and they click and they go to the offer page where usually there is a VSL as well. A VSL stands for video sales letter. So it's a video in which they basically pitch the product to the user. All right. Now let's take a deeper look at these native ads, what they should look like, how they can blend in with the content on the website that you're promoting on. All right. So we're going to use Strex native to take a look at what kind of ads are out there. So keep in mind, these ads are showing on websites where there is a lot of content. So we want it to blend in, but we also want it to stand out because we wanted that attraction from the user, right? If it completely blends in with the rest of the content, we won't get any attention to our ad. So we want to blend in and give the feeling that it's an article, but we also want to jump out. And that jumping out we usually do with high contrast on the images, creating curiosity, good catchy headlines that are on point. So let's actually take a look inside of Strex native and see what kind of ads are out there, and keep in mind that we want that flow of like a post, right? We want to give the feeling that it's an article, like I said. So let's take a look. I've set the language filter on English, by the way, in case you wonder why all these ads are English. That is the reason why. Alright, so the first thing that the user is going to notice is the image, alright? So as I scroll through this is probably the pace that a user scrolls through the website as well. So that means that you need a picture that really stands out, alright? So if we're going to scroll through, maybe you already saw some images where you're like, oh, that one really pops. I haven't seen one that is really popping out, but let's take a look. So let's see. So this one is kind of standing out because we have that bright blue and then that dark in the corner. But let's see if we can find some more images. So we're going to start with the images, then we're going to take a look at the headlines as well. So don't worry. Let's see. Ooh, I like this picture. So this picture is pretty good. I personally would have done a little bit more with the saturation, and the saturation basically makes it a little bit brighter, makes it a little bit, the colors pop a little bit more. All right, so red gets even brighter red, and because it's even brighter red, it will pop even more. So we have a lot of dark in this image. Right? So that's why you want to push that saturation up a little bit so that the colors that are in the picture jump out even more because you give it more saturation, and the rest of the image is dark. So it's pretty easy to make those colors pop. Let's actually take a look at this headline. Malaysia, get ready to be dazzled by these stargazing experiences. My bad, I'm sorry. And then the description is australia.com. So the description is pretty bad. I wouldn't give a link in the description. The headline is okay. It creates some curiosity because what are these stargazing experiences? And do I really want to see them? Let's check it out. What kind of experiences are in there? Let's check it out. So there is a part of curiosity. But I don't think it's the best headline because it's very generic, right? And there is no real problem solution going on in this headline. That's usually the best way to write your headline by giving a problem and a solution. If you give the problem and the user has the same problem, they will resonate and keep reading. If you give the solution, or maybe not give the full solution because you still want to keep that curiosity in here, but maybe state, we have the solution. That creates curiosity. We resonate with the user because we gave that problem. And we now say, okay, we have the solution. You just have to click on this link and watch my landing page so that you're in that flow and that you're definitely going to buy the product that I'm selling. All right. So we want to create that curiosity. Let's see what else is in there. Ooh, I love this picture. All right, we've got a huge squid here. It's not a squid, but whatever. It's huge. So that creates curiosity on the image. So we have curiosity on the image and curiosity in the headlines. This creates curiosity, kind of, because I do know the animal. I can see what it is, but it's huge, right? It's huge. Let's take a look at the headline. These photos of underwater creatures weren't photoshopped. Okay, so it's probably going to be a slideshow. Image could definitely be stronger. I'm sorry, the headline could definitely be stronger, but the image is pretty good. All right, let's see if we can find something else. A new cannabis discovery. Gummy helps against joint pain and arthritis. All right, cool. So this is for CBD gummies, Canada CBD gummies. CBD is pretty big in the affiliate marketing as well. And CBD is pretty good for native ads because you can create very easily a article, a news kind of story around CBD and its effects. All right, so for native is a pretty good choice to go with if you're promoting CBD. All right, let's see if we have some more. We have more gummies. My daily routine for tinnitus that actually works. Okay, so this is for tinnitus. Barely legal, new CBD, try it while you can. Healthline news. So this image I wouldn't use. Why not? Because if we go back to this image, right? Take a look at these images of the website itself, of their actual articles. It's an image of 3 people, it's an image of John Legend, and it's an image of probably Maria Callas. I don't know her, but probably that's her. All right, so we don't have any text in these images. And it's going to be very rare if you can find a news website with an article, not an ad, but an article in which the picture contains text. So it stands out and not in the good way. You do want to stand out with colors so that you attract that attraction. But you, like I said, you also want to blend in with the content on the website. So if you type out your text in your image, that is not blending in with the context. That doesn't make it feel like it's an actual article. And especially if we have that tab on top of it from our advertisers and we have that text in the image, it will be very clear to the user, this is not an article from their website, this is actually an advertisement. All right, so I don't recommend doing that, but instead do something like this. We still don't really have that color, so I like that first CBD gummy bear picture the most because those colors really jumped out. But this is more of a picture that would be something that's on a news website or a blog. All right. But like I said, I like the previous one better. This one, why? These gummies are really popping out a lot more because we have this clear background. So the colors, the bright colors of these gummy bears really pop. And with some saturation, maybe play around with the contrast, you could even make it pop a little bit more. All right, I hope this gave you some more insights on how to use native ads, what the flow is of a native ad, and how you can perfectly promote using native advertisements. So that's going to be it for this one, but no worries, because as usual, there will always be more to come. So stay tuned. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button, and I will catch you next time. Peace out.
This video is brought to you by Deberoo.com, the #1 affiliate marketing software platform.